Florida breaks up with spring breakers. Now, I just got back from Florida, ladies and gentlemen, and Florida is a unique place. Obviously, a lot of people flock there for spring break. A lot of people have been flocking there, driving the property prices up. Cost of living is going up. The politics are changing because all you liberals are heading to Florida. Let's jump into this clip.
Slight bikini warning.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
Slight.
Explicit.
Go ahead.
Spring break crowds in Miami Beach are starting to swell.
Why Miami Beach?
It's the best place to go for spring break.
But one thing's already clear. Those flocking to South Beach for some fun in the sun are aware that the rules are going to be very different this year.
If you plan on coming to Miami Beach for spring break, don't do it. All of the streets are blocked down here. Do not come down here.
The city's high-profile campaign to break up with spring break.
This isn't working anymore.
And it's not us.
Whoa.
It's you.
Includes
Hold on. They're running ads to break up with spring break?
They ran full production ads saying this isn't working anymore, and it's not us, it's you.
Let me tell you something. I went there not for spring break, but I went to Miami Beach for just like in August, and just a random August day. Wild.
Crazy.
People drunk in the water. One girl completely fell out. her
Fell
top
out like she got touched by the Holy Spirit?
No.
Oh.
No, like she got touched by the Holy Spirit. Her top fell off. She was completely inebriated.
Wow.
And her friends are having to pull her out of the water, bare chest. Yeah. And it was just complete utter debauchery. People were drinking on the beach, smoking on the beach, high on the beach, like everything. So they're cracking down on this. Apparently, I didn't know this was a thing. All right.
videos like this.
You can expect things like curfews, bag checks, and restricted beach access.
DUI checkpoints.
Wow.
$100 parking.
All of it coming up.
Nice restrictions with some good old capitalism.
$100 parking.
That's genius.
Parking's terrible.
Yeah, let's just price them out.
Wow.
Price them out with $100 parking, then no one's going to come down here.
That's incredible. All right.
After violence and bad behavior marred the last few years. Police trying to monitor seas of out-of-control partiers on Ocean Drive and guns that have prompted stampedes and claimed lives. A group of students from Virginia heard about the city's recent spring break history.
Did you see the stampedes, though?
I did. It's scary. It really is.
But have felt comforted by what they've seen this spring break.
The lines to get into
These are the rich kids because they're still there with the $100 parking.
Yeah, seriously.
the places at night have been a lot shorter, but there's been a lot more security.
We have a very, very good plan.
Miami Beach's police chief, Wayne Jones, telling us every member of the department is working extended hours for spring break. And they're using new drone technology from Skydio to track incidents and those in distress.
Wow.
He says the city's safety plan is comprehensive and the message crystal clear.
You come here, you have a good time, you behave, we will invite you back. If you come here, you break the law, we're likely going to arrest you.
All right, so clearly Miami Beach is serious about this breakup, Sam. Does that mean that some of those visitors might pour into other areas, neighboring cities, neighboring beaches?
Yeah, Craig, there's definitely concerns over a ripple effect here that you might have cities like Fort Lauderdale and Hollywood to our north that are thinking stricter measures here will push folks farther north to Broward. We do know that in Fort Lauderdale, they have an increased police presence there and a bar watch program to help bartenders spot suspicious behavior. The reality, though, is down here, a lot of the beaches in South Beach will be closed for the next 2 weekends, and it could cost $100 to stay 40 blocks away. They really are trying to do whatever they can to make it difficult, if not impossible, to stay on Miami Beach.
We are.
Good for them.
I know. That's kind of a W.
Yeah, that's a W. Shout out to whoever's running this campaign. Listen, you can't just go and completely be unrestrained.
Yeah.
This, in my opinion, this is probably going to help save some of these kids' lives, or at the very least, help them not hurt themselves in the short term.
Yeah.
So I think this is a good thing. I think the more restraint you could put in terms of people not completely doing themselves in and acting debaucherous, the better. Because when I was there, it was wild. It was wild. It was like, what are we doing? Like, why would you guys allow this sort of stuff? It makes no sense.
The Christian nightclub should open a spot down there. I bet they'll be welcomed.
They
Get free
probably
rent
will
through
be.
the spring break.
Hello. Yeah, Miami Beach, Babylon, definitely, Jackson. That's the way I would I would parallel it. Miami Beach is definitely Babylon, but it seems like they're doing a good job. It seems like they're doing a good job cleaning it up. And I think when you're young and dumb and stupid, you need restraint and laws to help you from destroying yourself. Because the thing about Miami historically is that it's cheaper to go here. Basically, if you're anywhere in the central United States or the eastern United States, that's where you're going to go, right? It's cheaper. Well, now not anymore. Not anymore. Less of this stuff happens in California because it's expensive to come here. It's expensive to stay here, and you're just going to price certain people out. So everybody was going to Florida, and now you can't go to Florida because Florida is now expensive.
Yeah, let's see this full ad.
We need to talk.
This isn't working anymore.
And it's
Could you
not
imagine
us.
being cast for this as a Zoomer?
You're like, I have to be the person that tells everyone there's no spring break.
It's you. We just want different things.
Our idea of a good time is relaxing on the beach.
Hitting up a spa.
Or checking out a new restaurant.
You just want to get drunk in public and ignore laws.
Do you even remember what happened last March?
That was our breaking point. So we're breaking up with you.
And don't try to apologize and come crawling back. This isn't safe, so we're done.
And just so you know, we're serious.
This March, you can expect things like curfews, bag checks, and restricted beach access.
DUI checkpoints, $100 parking, and strong police enforcement for possession and violence.
Whatever it takes, because it's time to move on.
Maybe we can talk when you're done with your spring break phase, but until then.
Hey,
that's amazing.
That's a massive W, man.
Wow.
I think this is a good use of the law and of resources suppressing people's desire to do evil.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, and it just swung one way so far that like it had to go the other way. It's like, all right, we believe in freedom, but at this point, it's a little dangerous.
Well, freedom.
So now you have the freedom to pay $100 for parking.
Freedom isn't like do whatever you want at any cost. Like freedom is not. That's not that like casting off all restraint is not freedom. Freedom is the ability to pursue your desired outcome in life. Like that's what freedom is about.
Yep.
Like it's not like do whatever you want and there's no laws.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we see according to the Bible that prayer is extremely important in terms of us being transformed from the inside out when we get aligned with God's will. For the Christians watching this channel, I want you guys to implement these spiritual disciplines in your day-to-day life. And the only way I've been able to do this consistently is through writing down my prayers in a prayer journal that does a few things. One, it allows me to reflect and come to God humbly and ask him to move on my behalf. And two, it allows me to document my prayers, which ultimately help me remember the very things that I was praying for and see the hand of God tangibly in my life when he answers them. So I would urge you, consider writing down your prayers. It could be in a blank notebook. It could even be on your phone. Or you could check out the one I personally designed and used for my own quiet time and spiritual discipline that I think will be a huge blessing. It's the exact structure and system that I've used for years to pray and be more consistent in my spiritual disciplines. You can pick yours up today by clicking the link in the pinned comment below. All right, I'll see you over there. Peace.